guys, I'm in my favorite spot besides the kitchen for filming, sat down, just like with the sofa backdrop. Whenever I'm in this backdrop, you know it's gonna be a super chatty, catch up type video. One of my favorites also to film as well. So I'm in good spirits and I'm in a good mood and I'm excited for this video. What is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, we are doing a Q&A today. We're taking it old school. I'm also seeing loads of people doing Q&As at the moment. Pretty sure Hannah's doing one, or she would have just done one. I think Mads recently just did like an assumptions about me type thing. And I was like, do you know what? I feel like it is that time of year. So much is going on, things is changing, all of that kind of stuff. Like a good old catch up is needed. It's also the time of year I'm catching up with friends as well, like going home for Christmas, all of those kind of catch ups. As you can tell by the title, I didn't have a specific like genre for this Q&A. It's an anything goes Q&A. I haven't actually looked at any of the questions. So I feel like they're just gonna be super random. We're gonna have a mix of just like everything. Your daily dose of tea maybe. I don't know what you've asked, but I can only assume just lifestyle questions, life questions, all of that good stuff. Like I said, anything goes here on this channel. You're also probably thinking, because the last video I posted, if you watch me in like chronological order, my hair. Yeah, my hair is different currently. I'm filming this a week before it's actually gone up. So like my hair is different. This is technically like Rachel in the past video. Ooh, Inception. So yeah, you're not tripping. I do actually have darker hair now. This is literally the last day of the blonde. In my time right now, I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. So yes, a super chill sort of catch-up video today, my faves. We also have a sponsor for this little part of the video. Again, one of my faves, I've talked about them before, and it is cherries. They're gonna be providing me with my beverage to have throughout this video, and I absolutely love cherries. If you guys don't know what cherries is, they are a shopping app all about saving on everyday essentials. You guys know the vibes. I think I should have put like a B-roll on the screen. Literally, they are those shops that have everything you need, and also the things that you didn't know that you need, but you need it. You can get food items, groceries, household items, kitchen items, like home items. They've also got their Christmas section at the moment. I'm gonna show you a few bits I picked up because I think I've mentioned before, I'm having like a little Christmas like dinner with my Manchester fan, and I got some really cute bits for that. Everything is super, super affordable, like almost ridiculously affordable. They also have an award section where they've got like certain items. For every pound you spend, you get 2 cherries, and then cherries add up to getting free items like in the future, you know, that kind of vibe. So they're really all about just saving on everyday essentials. I feel like with shops like this, you always just get such an epic haul amount of stuff. So let me show you what I got. And you can see your girl got a lot. So of course you have to get the everyday essentials when you're shopping on things like cherries. Kitchen roll, fabric softener, and this is in a like, I think it was like a limited edition scent, which, oh my God, insane. You know, it's as you get older, shops like this and like the savings and stuff, like, I just love it. I got 2 of my fave like bath soaks. As I've been doing my podcast and learning more about like fragranted products and that we shouldn't really be using fragranted products on like our downstairs area and stuff, I've always been seeing these being raved about as like really great, like kind to skin products. So picked up these, got some Hello Spring Zaflora. Get enough Zaflora. Always stocking up on there. Bum wipes. Duh. Also, I got this for my car, like a mini first aid kit. I keep seeing TikToks about people having these like emergency boxes in their car, and I was like, do you know what? I don't have a first aid kit in my car, and I feel like that's so necessary. And I saw this on there. See, this is why cherries is so good. You see things and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. Like, I need that, but I didn't know I needed that. This is one of those things for my car, first aid kit. You need that. I didn't just get 1. I didn't just get 2. I got 3 Yankee Candles. This one's in the scent Sugared Pears. Oh, sensational. This one's in the scent Coral Peony. Again, that smells so good. And this one, Red Velvet Brownies. I could literally, well, obviously I can't, it's wax, but that smells so good I could eat it. I got tomato and ricotta pesto. The cooking that I'm doing at the moment, I just saw that and thought, yum. I also got some chili and garlic salt because obviously you need that. Again, with the cooking, I got that thing that like you slam down and it like chops up your garlic. Do you see what I'm saying? Obviously, that is something that I need. I also got a mini bottle of like poopery because I have this already. I literally got it in my last cherries order, but the bottle's big. And then I saw this on there and it said the mini bottle, perfect for your handbag. Yeah, I know, we all need it. This time of year, you can't go wrong with a warm chocolate brownie mix. I feel like these are just like good to have in the cupboard. Like it's a fun little thing to do like in the evening with your friends and stuff. And I've never tried the Cadbury's one, so I had to pick that up, obviously. Why have I never seen this flavor before? Caramel Aero. I'm so weird, like I don't really like chocolate bars, but if you looked in my cupboard, I've got so many. I just see flavors that I've like never seen before or something, and I just like have to get it. I don't know. And it was super affordable as well. Like I said before, Cherries have got all like their Christmas and seasonal stuff in at the moment. And I'm having that dinner party. Look, I saw these. They're elf cutlery holders, but they're like little hats to like put the cutlery in. And I just love things like this. I also got a Christmas oven mitt. I feel like because these like hang on the oven, they count as like decorations. And I only got one. I feel like I'm a very one mitt girl when it comes to the oven. Like I open one with one hand and like take it out with one hand. So I only got one, but I mean, you could definitely get two. I also got some napkins to go with it. Guys, and last but not least, I obviously had to get this. They had a martini bubble. I also feel like they in their Christmas section, as well as just like in beauty section and stuff, I also I got those like mini blade knives to like do your face. You know, again, one of those things, I knew mine were blunt, saw this on Cherries, straight in my basket. But yeah, I feel like these are just good little like secret Santa gifts while you're doing your everyday essential shops. Throw a few little bits in. They've literally got everything on there. Honestly, I absolutely love Cherries. I think the concept is so good and convenient. And the final item that we're actually going to be using right now to make my little beverage before we get into this Q&A, cookie dough instant coffee. Like, I'm so excited to try this. I feel like it's going to be my little hot festive drink for the evening. But yes, that was my Cherries haul. If you are a brand new customer with Cherries, you can use the code rach25 for 25% off and free delivery on your next 3 orders. Once you apply that discount code in your in the app or online, wherever you're ordering it, like at checkout, it will automatically be applied to the next 2 after that one. Or if you are an existing customer, you can just use the code rach and that's going to give you free shipping on your next order as well. It's valid between the 28th of November and the 12th of December, so get shopping. So many just convenient everyday essentials, super affordable and delivered straight to your door. So I'm absolutely obsessed with this service, obsessed with this app. I think I said this earlier, but just as you get older, shops like this, they're just the best. I could scroll on that app for days, so make sure you check it out. But right, without further ado, let's go ahead and make this cookie dough instant flavored coffee. Sit down, chill out, and jump straight into this anything goes Q&A, and I'm suddenly a little bit nervous. Right, here we are. Have you all got your beverages? Guys, look at my mug. Maddie got me that for my birthday, Christmas, something like that. But you are my lobster. Oh, coffee review, here we go. Oh my God. Do you know what I should have done? Put hot milk in it. I put like coffee, hot water, and then like cold milk. But that's really yummy. Ooh, that's like not too sweet. You know how I'm not like a hugely sweet person. So I was a little bit nervous about cookie dough. I was like, not sure, but it sounds intriguing. I'm obviously gonna get it, especially when it's super affordable. That's really nice. That's really like drinkable, like little bit of sweet, like warm cookie coffee. Love that. Anyway, questions. What this video is actually about. Right. I'm just gonna start from the bottom. And it's an anything goes Q&A. So they're gonna be really random. I have no idea what you've asked. Looks like there's some advice in there, actual questions, literally really random stuff. So that's worked out well, hasn't it? Someone said, how do you get your eyes so white? Is everyone's eyes not really, like, as in the whites of my eyes, why are they so white? I don't know. Are people's not? Isn't it meant to be white? I don't really know how to answer that question, but that was just the first one, so I thought I should probably answer it. Anyways, someone else said, how do you find being single? Sometimes I love it, but sometimes I want love. That's literally me at the moment, but I've decided to just like view it as like it is what it is. When like everyone around you is like in love, it is obviously a bit like, but then at the same time, I'm kind of like, I see the dramas that happen like in relationship. I don't know, like, but when I'm filming this week, literally on my Instagram, on those like stupid like blog news report pages, it's just relationship drama after relationship drama after relationship drama. And when I see that, and obviously I know everyone's relationship is not like that, and if you are a public figure, like, it's so annoying that people comment and report on literally like everything that you're doing. But then I'm kind of like, I'm so glad I don't have that drama, like, and I'm just me, like, minding myself, not having to worry about like anyone else. So I do quite like that. But obviously, like, I'm in the same boat of like, I want love too. Like, I feel like I've got so much love to give to like a partner when I have one. But, you know, I'm very much, everything happens for a reason. So I feel like timing is everything. And obviously it's just not the time. And our time will come, girl. Don't you worry. Someone said best cocktails best bars / nightclubs in London. Now, I don't go to London much. It depends also on your budget, because London is one of those places, well, actually, that's such a lie. That's such a lie. I feel like you can definitely do London on a budget and find some really cool places. Actually, do you know what? The best thing to do, and I literally do this for anywhere that I'm going, especially if it's new and I've never been there before. I sometimes even do it for Manchester, because I find things that aren't like the really popular places, and I find new places that people may not know of. Go on TikTok and type in the place that you want to go, and then like bars or clubs or something. And people do so many TikToks on like undiscovered places to go, or like the best places to go, and also reading the comments on there as well. I feel like you get so many good suggestions. I literally get all of my suggestions for everything on TikTok. I don't know what we ever did without it. Like, it's not just a place for funny videos. Like, I do be learning and finding new places. So, I mean, my recommendations in London, club-wise, they're all like quite samey. I'm quite of like a bar type person anyway. I suddenly just can't think off the top of my head. Just have a look on TikTok. I'm sorry, that was the worst answer ever, but TikTok is a great suggestion. Someone said, what is my love language? I think I actually said this on my roast dinner cooking video. I think I used to think my love language, I actually never really thought about what my love language actually was until I realized that I really love doing things for other people, and that is a love language. It's like acts of service. Like, even if it's just for my friends, like, I love hosting for them and cooking for them. Like, that gives me joy. But then I also, as much as I'm a bit of a control freak and I love doing things for other people in that sense, like, if someone were to surprise me, and like, say if I like came home and my partner had cooked me dinner, or like said that they were going to cook me dinner and had like tidied up and stuff without me having to ask, I would be like, that's the like sweetest thing ever. Like, I think I really like acts of service, but if someone's gonna do it to me, like, it doesn't count if I had to like ask you to do that. Do you know what I mean? If I like left the house saying like, can you just make sure everything's tidy when I get home, and then I get home and it's tidy, like, that doesn't count. You know what I mean? What are the other love languages? I think if I'm really comfortable around you, like, I really like physical touch, or like words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is not my love language. I actually like don't like that. Well, I do, but like, it's a bit like, oh, thanks. And like, I'm also not very good at compliments. Well, I feel like I try to, but like, I think my voice just sounds like I'm being a sarcastic bitch. So like, I'm not so good at that. And I'm not very good at taking compliments either. So yeah, I think my love language is definitely acts of service. Someone said, thoughts on sleeping with a guy on the first date? Is there a good time, or nah, it doesn't matter? Well, ever since I've been doing my podcast and talking to a lot of like psychologists and sex psychologists and like neurologists, like in the brain, people that know about the brain and stuff, and like gender differences in behavior, and also just upon, you know, real life situations, it doesn't really matter when you sleep with a guy. If they are going to take you seriously, they're going to take you seriously. Just because you slept with them on the first date does not mean that they're not going to take you seriously, because they would have already known whether or not they were going to take you seriously from the minute that you met them. Okay, like, yes, there is a little bit of everyone likes a little bit of a chase, do you know what I mean? But if the vibe is right on the first date and you're having such a good time and there's so much chemistry and like, wow, you really just need to see if like it just feels right at the time. I feel like it's more of a, I don't know, if you suddenly like said, oh no, I'm not gonna sleep with them on the first date because I don't wanna do that. Like, fair enough, but that might be more of a like, oh, like, not like that would have ruined it, like ruined the moment, but I genuinely think you should just go with the flow of what feels right. If it's like a question mark, then nah, I feel like you can definitely put your foot down to be like, you're not gonna do that on the first date, see on the second date. But if you know, I think you just know. Do you know what I mean? I sometimes see, again, going back to TikTok, I see TikToks about this sometimes as well, like people giving their advice. You know when people like stitch things and give advice, and I always read the comments and someone was like, I think maybe it was like the whole TikTok in general, someone was saying how like, they thought that they had to wait to sleep with a guy like on a date, and they almost waited like too long till like the third date, which ended up being quite spread out, like they'd spread it out between all these dates, and they'd almost like waited too long, that they were just mates. There was no like real desire to actually sleep with each other by the time they were sort of deep. Well, the girl was like, right, okay, now it's like socially acceptable to sleep with him, it's like the third date. And it was almost like it'd been so built up that it just like wasn't good. And I've been in that situation before as well. So I think it's totally circumstantial. Whatever feels right, do it. Don't worry about like what anyone else thinks, or is like, is he not going to take me seriously because I slept together on the first day? How many people do you see in the comments on TikToks or videos like that, and they're like, shag my like the guy on the first date and now he's my husband? Okay, like I feel like if it's meant to be, it will, and things like that just won't make a difference. I got so many, are you in a relationship? No. And I think you would know if I was in a relationship, because I feel like when you get into a relationship, you start being very like quiet on social media because you're like spending so much time with that person and stuff like that. And I feel like you guys would definitely know. So I'm like surprised that you guys asked, because I definitely haven't been like implying or showing any signs that I am. So the answer to that is no. Someone said, what are your must-have items in your handbag for a night out? Poopery, duh. Lip gloss, lip liner. I always bring some like hair grips, just because sometimes like if an outfit breaks or like you need to sort your hair out, like those grips be doing the most. And like an extra hair tie, because there's always a girl in the bathroom that really needs a hair tie, or like you might need a hair tie. I bring like a powder that I know has a mirror in it, because you might need a mirror as well. And I feel like that's probably it. Don't really like to bring a huge amount with me on a night out, because that means like a really big bag, and that's just like way too inconvenient. Someone said you best be going Auburn tomorrow at the hairdressers. I mean, you'll have already seen what my hair was if you've watched my video before this. It was literally my hair reveal. It's not this anymore. So you'll see. No, it's not like fully Auburn, but just like a warm chocolatey brown. Just go and check out that video on my Instagram. You will see my hair right now on there. It's not this. Someone said, what are your Christmas plans? So excited. Obviously, this time last year, we were all in like a lockdown and I wasn't able to go back home to my family. So this year, I'm feeling so festive and so excited, because we can go back home to our families. I'm seeing all of my friends from back home. Lots of plans with them. Yeah, plans with my family. I'm like, it's my dad's birthday at the beginning of the month, so I feel like until that's out of the way, I can't think about like presents and stuff yet. But I know what I want to do for presents for my family. I got them all like one like big present last year. And this year I feel like I want to make like little hampers for them all with lots of little random things in, because they're the presents that I love. I feel when my family always say to me like, what do you get someone that like buys themselves everything like all of the time, which is true. I feel like a lot of people think like I'm quite difficult to buy gifts for, so therefore like little random gifts like this, things that like I wouldn't like necessarily buy myself but I freaking love, they're my favorite kind of gifts. So I'm gonna like do that for my family, like little things I think they like need, or like I looked at and I instantly thought of them. I feel like those gifts mean a little bit more as well. Someone said, who is your dentist? Who did the bonding? My dentist is Cameron Russell. I think that's how you pronounce it. On Instagram, he is Cameron_Russell. Honestly, the best dentist ever. Absolutely love him. He actually sorry, I just had to get his Instagram up to make sure I was pronouncing his name right. But he's just like such a lovely person anyway that like I would go for a catch up with him. Do you know what I mean? I think we actually probably will do that when I next go to the dentist and have like a little checkup. But I just was in and out of the dentist so much as a child, like with teeth problems, that like going to the dentist is like really horrible for me, but he just makes it so fun. And I love him. So he is the best. He's based up in Liverpool. Go and check him out. Someone said, how do you get such a flawless base? I've got pores and look so cakey. Oh, well, I feel like, thank you so much, by the way. But definitely investing in your skincare if it's actually like your skin and the texture that is causing, you know, your base to not sit right. I think number one is always taking care of your skin first. And annoyingly, I wish I could say I had like a really like, this is my skincare routine and that is why my skin looks like this, but this isn't me like bragging, it's just genuinely my genes. Like I just have good skin. Like my mum and dad both have really good skin. I literally use like makeup wipes and sometimes like a cleanser and a moisturizer as my skincare routine. I might experiment with serums sometimes and like face masks and stuff, but there's nothing like religiously that I'm using at the moment right now. But I absolutely love trying new skincare, and I go through phases where I'm like completely obsessed with the product for ages. So it's not like I could pinpoint like something that really like transformed my skin. I've heard that Paula's Choice cleanser is really good. I'm not sure if it's specifically good for like pores and stuff, but I think it's quite a good like resurfacer. So I don't know if that would help. I've been absolutely loving also Charlotte Tilbury skin products on my base. I feel like I just love that dewy look at the moment. As you can tell, I think it just makes you look so fresh. And they tend to be really like lightweight. So if you're struggling with like looking cakey, it might be a result of wearing like super full coverage products. So maybe switch it up and just for a week, try a little bit more like thinner, glowier products, and they might sit a little bit better on your skin. So many people ask me about the hair that I'm doing. Oh my god, guys, I mean, you'll have seen it by now, but I'm so excited. Literally my hair is on its like last ends. This is the day before I'm actually getting my hair done, so this is my hair at its very wit's end. I was very excited to dye it, and I'm so glad that you guys are as well. Someone said, do you smoke weed? I actually got that quite a lot. Do I smoke weed? I feel like it's like, do I smoke weed as in, am I a weed smoker as in like all the time? No. Have I smoked a joint? Yeah. Should really look into like CBD. Is that what is like the relaxant in weed? Is that what it is? And why it's used for like medical stuff as well? Because my mind goes like 100 miles per hour. Like the reasons that I would have smoked weed would be to like just chill out and slow down. So no, to answer that question, I'm not a regular weed smoker, but I wouldn't say no to a joint. Someone said, are you going to see, this really made me laugh, are you going to see JB in Manchester? Now, by JB, do you mean Justin Bieber? Because the answer to that is no. But if by JB you mean James Blunt, yes, I am. I'm going with my mother and I'm taking her for her birthday, and I freaking love James Blunt. Sorry, that really made me laugh because I was like, oh no, I'm not going to see Justin Bieber, but I am going to go see James Blunt in February. I got a lot of this, so I feel like if you're watching this, you'll know that you've asked me. So if I don't answer it, it will look like there's a problem, and there's not. And I feel like all of us keep getting this question. Someone said, do you still see Mads? I haven't seen her for a while. Last time I think I saw her was at mine. We just had like a cozy night and stuff. This time of year is very, very busy for work. Well, it is for me anyway. My diary, I literally said it's a no social life November for me at the moment. She is very much in like her love bubble, and I'm so happy for her that she's happy. We both know where each other are. Like, it's just what happens like as you get older. So, but that doesn't mean like there's no like issues. Do you know what I mean? I got a lot of like people saying like you've got a problem. There's no problem. It's your life, it's your time, you can spend it how you like. I love her. It's one of those relationships where you know like every time that you would see each other, it'd be like there was no time apart. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like they're the best and most authentic friendships anyway. So yeah, I can see why from the outside it might look like there's an issue. No, honey, there's no tea here. A lot of you guys are saying, do we have a date for season 2 of Rated R? Guys, I like had this dream and like moment where I suddenly came up with a concept for season 2, which I am so excited about. I think I kind of want to make each season like it sort of be like a specific edition. So like this first season was all experts, like educational type thing. I still want my podcast to be adult topics, adult learning, that kind of vibe. So I've kind of come up with a concept for season 2 where there's like, it's like got a specific twist to it, because I've seen a lot of your requests of like this type of people that you want on. So I'm listening, but I'm also gonna do it like my way as well. There's no date in mind yet. I'm gonna wait till the new year to start reaching out to the people that I wanna get on, and just see if they're all free, and if like, you know, it's lining up, these people are free, then I'm definitely gonna go with that concept. But there's no point me telling you that now in case like none of the people that I want on will come on, and then it's like, oh, I'll have to rethink that. So I don't want to promise anything, but it'll just be coming in the new year. So for now, we are back to the Instagram and YouTube content. But there's a lot of planning behind the scenes going on already from my end. And let's just say I am very, very excited. Someone said your fave song from the new Summer Walker album. I feel like the more I listen to that album, the more I just love it, and I discover sort of like new phase. But I think Fourth Baby Mama is just so iconic. And if you don't know that one, it's the like, I wanna start with your mama, she should've whipped your ass. Just like everyone shut up and listen to that song. I also like the one with SZA. I think that one's good. The one that's like, all I wanna do is fuck, get drunk, take drugs, fuck love, like mid. Yeah, I think I like that one. And Fourth Baby Mama. I also like Session 33. I just love her in general. I also really loved the Just Over It album. I think every single one of the songs on that album was a freaking banger. Tonight is one of my favorite songs of all time. Someone said, would you date someone shorter than you? I'm like 5'5", so I think no. I went on a date with someone and they were like my height, and that was like, no. They also said that they were 5'8", so I did feel a little bit like catfished, because I'm definitely not 5'8". We were stood next to each other and he was definitely like a tiny bit taller than me, so he was probably like 5'6", 7. Yeah. Also, I feel like I just like deserve someone really like big and taller, like literally someone that could scoop me up. You know, I feel like that's just what I'm attracted to anyway. Someone said, how do you flirt? I don't know. I feel like it's all in the eyes, or just like, I think it's in the little things. Like eyes, I think, are very telling, and just the way that you're looking at someone. Or I think like just like hand touches, I think. Like I saw a TikTok about this move that I feel like I really want to try this and see if it works, of saying like apparently like a really good sort of like flirting thing is like when you're talking to just like have eye contact, and then like if your hands are like on the table to like look down at their hand, like touch their hand, but then like turn it over and then just be playing with the palm of their hand like with your finger like while they're speaking. Apparently that's a good one. But yeah, obviously it'll be like quite circumstantial. But I think it's all in the little things with flirting, that like little things that would just like drive you nuts. I feel like when someone's really like trying to flirt and it's really obvious with what they're doing, it's a bit like, you're done. You're done. Someone said, do you see yourself working in TV? You'd be so good at presenting or taking part in shows. Oh, like, you guys know what that is something that I like really want to do, and I feel like doing my podcast and stuff was a great, well, and it still will be a great way for me to practice like interviewing and just sort of, yeah, like asking questions. And I feel like you do that a lot when it comes to presenting. In terms of like being on shows, it would have to be like quite like a specific type of show for me to go on it. I've been offered to go on a lot of TV shows, and I just don't think, like, I'd go on The Chase. I know that's totally different and like not what you guys are thinking. Like I'd go on Tipping Point or The Chase, where it's just like, hi, I'm Rachel, I'm 25 from Manchester, and I'm a social media content creator, or like whatever, and just like answer questions. Like, I don't know if I could go on and be like a contestant of like a reality show. Like I don't know if I could do that, but I would love to do presenting. Like, love it, guys. Can we all manifest it now? In 2022, Rachel will be on our screens some way or another. I feel like this Q&A has literally been so random, and anything really has gone here. Someone said, what are you having for dinner tonight? Don't know. I feel like I keep having pasta at the moment. I need to stop. Probably just have some chicken, you know. It's really boring, isn't it? Chicken, maybe fish, and maybe some broccoli. I've been obsessed with broccoli at the moment. Like I freaking love it. Like baked it with like some like olive oil, paprika, garlic, salt, pepper, yum. But my God, does it give you wind? Thank God I live on my own. Someone said, are influencers paid to comment on each other's photos? I'm certainly not. Like, what? Is that a thing? Let's pick one more to answer. They're all kind of like same. Oh my God, someone said, do you have a Dyson Airwrap and do you think it's worth the money? It literally arrived yesterday. I bought one yesterday. I caved. I kept seeing TikToks about it. Why is my South African accent coming out? But I kept seeing TikToks about it. And I was like, well, you know, do I wait till it goes in a Black Friday sale? Although it probably won't. And it's always out of stock, and it was like in stock. So I just was like, let me get it. So I'll let you know how that goes, especially because I'm getting my hair cut a certain way that I feel like I'll want to use the Airwrap. That's another reason why I got it. So yeah, I will let you know how that goes. But yeah, let me like, I want to find like a really good question to end on. Okay, so I got a lot of kind of questions like this, so I feel like I will end on one like this. Someone said, what is your best advice to love your body, especially as an 18-year-old girl? 18 is such an age where you think all of these things matter. Like, you've got to be society's definition of pretty, or like no one's ever gonna love you. Like, that's how you feel. Like, and my only advice is to say, like, as you get older, you realize that these things, like, they don't matter at all. Unless, like, it's affecting you, like, mentally, in the sense of, you know, you think it's gonna, well, actually, no, because I see so many people saying that they thought, you know, losing weight or whatever is gonna make them feel so much better, and then you realize it doesn't, and it's all about like up here that matters. Do you know what I mean? Did I just make sense then or not? I think just coming to terms with the fact that this is your body. Everyone is unique in their own way. It's the only body you're ever gonna have, like the only skin you're ever gonna have, like your whole life. And the sooner you realize that your body makes you, well, it's one of the things that makes you you, and you should embrace that and love that. Like, that will just radiate through your energy and like your confidence. And I know it feels like your body is like what is gonna make you confident or not. Like, it's really not. You know, you could have the best body in the world, but if you're a cunt, like, you know, that person isn't gonna find love. Do you know what I mean? If you're a horrible person, like, who's gonna wanna be friends with you or like be with you? Like, if you're on the inside, it's not nice. Like, your exterior shell doesn't like define you. Am I making sense, or am I just saying like really random things? Just like saying separate things one after the other. I hope I'm making sense. But honestly, as you get older, you just realize these, like, your body, like, what, it doesn't matter. There is so much more important things in life than your body and what it looks like. You know, like, there will be someone out there that loves well, maybe even more than one person, but like every inch of you, like, because it's you on the inside that they love. And I hope that gives you some like comfort and peace. And you know, you have, I always wonder if like when I say these things, people have that moment where they're like, do you know what? You're right, Rachel. You're right. I'm gonna love myself. Like that's how I want it to be. And I wish it was that sort of easy, but I know it's not. But that's my advice, is just don't waste time worrying about your body and trying to look a certain way. Just embrace, like, I feel like I keep saying all the same things, but you know what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to end on like some wisdomist, motivational like speech, but I think I kind of said all the points that I was trying to say. Don't waste your time. Don't sweat the small stuff. And your body, I feel like, is a small thing. I'm just gonna shut up now. Right, so that was the end of this Q&A, my little anything goes Q&A, literally the most random questions. I wanted to kind of touch on like a little bit of everything, just to kind of have like a full on catch up with you guys and just feel like it's just us having a girly chat. I haven't finished my cup of tea. I think that's why I've gone a bit nuts. But I'll do it again. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to make the most of those Cherries discount codes. Have a little Cherries haul of your own. Pick up all of your everyday essentials. Massive savings. They just make, everyday essentials like that and the random bits that we all love. Just so easy, delivered straight to your door. And you've got some savings to be had as well using those codes, some free shipping. And if you're a new customer, 25% off. All of those links are in the description bar. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.